Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah Bow. I'm a singer-songwriter and college student at Ohio State, and today we are going to be doing a get ready with me. We have my family Thanksgiving today, and I honestly don't need to get dressed up. It's just gonna be me, several of my siblings, and my grandmother, so I could really just wear sweats if I wanted to, but actually I'm wearing leggings, so kind of fancier. But I just wanted to show you me getting ready, and I also wanted to catch up, and I don't know, I haven't felt pretty in a while, so I wanted to put on a face of makeup. So if you hear people talking in the background, my whole family's here. We're kind of a loud bunch, so expect it, but I still wanted to get ready and do my makeup with you guys. And also this video is brought to you with Ana Luisa. You guys know I have worked with Ana Luisa in the past. They're a sustainable, affordable, and quality jewelry line. They make fine jewelry that doesn't break the bank because they use recycled materials, which is great for the environment as well as your wallet. But the stuff lasts really long and is actually very good quality, so you can make it daily pieces that you want to wear all the time without worrying about it breaking down and everything. So I thought I would show you some of the pieces I have because they actually have an amazing Black Friday sale going on. They have a lot of buy one get one offers as well as some extra sales thrown in there, so definitely check that out. They end on November 30th, so I'm going to leave a link down below that you can use to check out the sales, but I want to show you the pieces that I got so you can, you know, see if you're interested in any of them. So let's get up close and personal so you can see this jewelry. I actually have two earrings in by Ana Luisa right now, but this time they sent me these mini huggy hoops, which are so cute. I have not taken these out of my seconds. I've showered with these in, I have slept with these in, and they are just great pieces because they haven't tarnished at all, which is really good. And then around my neck, I'm wearing this little gold necklace. I've gotten so many compliments on it. It's got a little lock at the end, and it is very, very cute. Definitely a great gift. Actually, I have two friends that are asking for this for Christmas now. And then the last thing Ana Luisa sent me is this amazing silver chain. It's a necklace. It has the coolest chain pattern, and it's just a very, very, very cool piece. I wore this on a game day actually, and I'm sure I will wear it for many game days to come. I just love it. It's very, very, very cool and has a little inscription on it. I don't even know if you can see it, but it says "Be You." How cute is that? What a nice little detail. So remember to check out Ana Luisa if you are interested. I'm gonna leave down all the pieces I've purchased below so you can see if you like any of these pieces, and I'm also gonna leave a link so you can go see their Black Friday sale. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for working with me for this video. You guys are great, and I always appreciate working with you. So without further ado, let's get into the video and get ready. I did prep my skin, so I washed it. I forgot my cleanser, so I just grabbed one from my mom's. Probably not a great one to use, so I'm not gonna recommend it, but I used my Drunk Elephant moisturizer on it. This is like my favorite moisturizer of all time. It's really good. It's a great ask for Christmas. It's foolishly expensive. I don't use it every day. I use it like when I'm getting ready with makeup. I use it a couple times a week. A pretty penny if you want to use it every day. And then I also used my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream. It's also very good. Let's get on to some makeup. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in so you can see my face. I'm gonna put a headband on so I don't get any makeup on my outfit. I'm not sure what I want to do with my face yet. I haven't decided if I want to do foundation or something lighter. So I think I'm gonna just start with my eyebrows and eyes, and that way I can just put off the decision. So let's do that. I'm gonna use my Born to Run palette as a mirror, so that's why I have this. This is the e.l.f. Precision Brow. She is a great product. Definitely would recommend. So I'm gonna brush it down so I can see the shape, and then basically fill in parts I need to fill in. So I'm using taupe. I just got my eyebrows done a little bit ago at European Wax Center. I really liked it last time they did it, but I'm not sure how I feel currently. I think it's because I, for a couple months, tried to do my eyebrows and kind of jacked them up. So I think the key is to just let other people do them. I always try to be like, oh, I can save money if I just do my own eyebrows, which is true, but I feel like I am just not particularly good enough at it that it's worth the trouble. Also, I just feel like eyebrows are such a defining feature for me personally, so I kind of like to be able to make the investment in it. And now I can, because segue, I have a job. I just got hired. It's on my campus, and I'm actually not going to be staying at my hometown for very long for break because I'm gonna be working. I'm just gonna be going back and forth. It's not super long, it's a decent drive, but yeah, I did get hired on campus. I don't want to say where. I don't know, the internet's scary, y'all know. So but I am having a really good time, and I really actually genuinely like my job, even though it's just like a student job, if that makes sense. It's a very cool company, and actually both my brothers worked for it, so kind of like carrying on the family tradition. I feel like no one knows that I have a bunch of siblings. I actually have 7. They've never all been in one place because they all come from different sides of the family. I definitely have like a scrapbook family where things are just like pasted and there's like a bunch of random things in there, but it's really kind of cool. I do have a big family. I'm gonna extend this line out a little bit. I don't know totally what I don't like about the eyebrows. I think it's just because they ended it here, like they ended it too early, and I feel like my face needs like the elongation of a longer eyebrow. But at the same time, I actually might have been the one who tweezed that part off. Great job, Sarah. Being home and seeing family is nice. I will admit, Thanksgiving is not my favorite holiday. I'm a pescatarian, so like the food is not amazing, and I just feel like I'm always stressed at this time of year. I'm just used to finals being around this time, so I'm stressed out from that. I'm a major procrastinator when it comes to projects I don't want to do. So like, for example, right now I have a video I need to film for a class, a 15-page paper, and then a recording project that I need to completely do the master and mix. And I haven't started any of them, except for the recording one. I don't even have the overdubs edited into the right spot, but I do have them recorded. So what can I say? Really ahead of things. But anyways, I have all those things which are due in like 1 to 2 weeks depending on which is which, and then a bunch of presentations for them all to tell the class about what I'm doing, and then more reflections and papers, and then a final and a test. So, you know, my mind is naturally a little bit on that. Like last night, my family was all playing cards and I was doing finance homework. Thank you to my teachers for assigning that during the break. That was really, really stellar of them to assign homework in one of the most stressful years of everybody's life. It's really cool of them, really fun and fresh, so I do appreciate it. I'm not trying to complain. I don't want this video to come across as complaining, but honestly, I have not had the best semester. I am very grateful for the fact that my friends were pretty good about the COVID thing. So I'm pretty proud of us for like not getting too wild or doing anything. We kind of just saw the same people this semester, but also that like does suck. I know everyone's in the same boat, but I'm like a major extrovert and I just love meeting new people. Like that's one of my favorite parts of life. So learning to be alone a lot more this semester has been interesting. I've been seeing a lot of videos recently about being alone and the concept of like, you really need to be happy just being with yourself, which I think is true to some extent, but I always find it interesting how they like negate the fact that humans are social creatures and we literally can't be alone. Like the fact that people constantly say you just need to be okay with being alone and you can't be around anyone and you need to find happiness in just yourself is kind of absurd, considering nothing can be done completely alone. Like you need the help of others to get through. You can't just rely on yourself. Like that's not the point of life. Like people are the things that make life great. I don't know. You know I need to start a podcast. I've been talking about it for like 2 years, but you know, lack of motivation. I'm going to prime my eyes now. I love Get Ready With Me's because I go off on tangents like that seem like they need to be delved into more, and then I go, okay, so this is what I'm applying as my eyeshadow. Oh, here's something interesting. I really would like to do Vlogmas this year, and I don't know how consistent I can be, seeing as I have all those projects I was talking about that I haven't started. But actually one of them's a video, so it will be uploaded to my channel. It's really interesting. I'm gonna talk about that actually real quick before I get into Vlogmas. Notice how she didn't take her ADHD medicine today, but I am doing a video on the history of country music and why it isn't completely white, and R&B is influencing it, and talks of appropriation and things. And I really hope I do it well and do it right. I know I'm gonna make some mistakes, but it's a topic I'm really passionate about as a country artist and as someone who, you know, cares about important things. So yeah, I'm making a video on that, and hopefully I can bring a little light into that. And I'm really excited to like post it on my channel, you know, get the information out there a little more. The class I was taking was called Music on the Move, and it's about like music in different cultures and how it moves. We talked a lot about, I'm trying to think, like the Romanov people and how their music was stolen and branded as Hungary's music. And then we talked about how music in the United States was stolen from African American people who brought it over, and then it was like gentrified and like soul and gospel and all these cool things. It was just an amazing class. I learned so much, so I'm actually very excited to do that project, as well as I am about my other classes. So I don't think it should be too hard to like get those projects done. I just haven't started on them. I think I'm gonna use this palette. I stole this from my mom. It's the Tartelette Tease. I just want to set my eyes real quick, so I'm gonna use this color, and the Born to Run palette doesn't have like a cream setting color. As I was saying, I want to do Vlogmas. I think it could be fun even if I only do every other day. I also have a couple videos that I just didn't have the motivation to do. So I have some videos that I filmed and actually have not completely edited. One being a room tour. So that could go up for Vlogmas, that kind of thing. I'm definitely not gonna do the like actual Vlogmas where you like vlog a day and then upload it and then vlog a day and then upload it. I don't think my life's that interesting, to be honest. Most of my break will be spent either working, running home, or messing around for hours in Logic to kind of learn that system. So yeah, definitely not an interesting enough life to be like a daily vlogger. So won't be doing that for Vlogmas. If I decide to do Vlogmas, I'm gonna go in with this Wink color on the crease. By the way, it's just like the transition color right there. Yeah, I still think it'd be fun to do Vlogmas and upload a video every day, and I think I owe it to myself to put a little effort towards my YouTube video. You know, self-care in that actually working towards your goals kind of way, not in the putting them off kind of way. Okay, going back to this palette, I want to warm the eyeshadow look up just a little bit because they're more neutral colors. I'm gonna go to this color called Weekender. It's kind of the same color family as the one I just used, but it's a little warmer and a little bit more dark. So I'm gonna go outer corner and crease with that guy. So do we see the eyes now? I'm trying to decide the next step to go forward with them. I think I want to keep them pretty simple. So I think I might just like keep blending this rather than add kind of extra makeup to it. But yeah, as I was talking about school and finals, I'm very lucky to have projects that I'm genuinely excited about. The fact that I get to mix one of my original songs and then get graded on it is both terrifying, but also really, really, really exciting. I'm genuinely learning so much about the recording process, and I'm able to take another class next semester about the recording process with the same professor, which is honestly the nicest person I've ever met. He's so cool. I'm not just saying that because my final is not submitted yet and this video goes up today, but he is genuinely a cool guy. I don't even think he knows I have a YouTube. So I can't believe I forgot to put a primer on. I'm so orange. Is this orange? I think it'll be fine once I add powder, hopefully. I am so pale right now, folks. I don't think you understand how much of my confidence relies on being tan. And obviously we're not traveling or doing anything this year, so I can't even go to a sunny place. I'm just caught in cloudy Ohio. Anywho, recording as I'm going back to this. This is what FaceTiming me is like, if you've ever wondered. It's just a lot of half stories that towards the end you kind of get answers on. So basically, I'm just very excited that I get to like take recording and music classes, and that I have the time and space within my major and minor to take some really cool creative classes. I'm also taking Photoshop next semester, which I've always wanted to learn, so I'm very excited about that. I'm taking a design class. I just genuinely love creative things, and so the fact that I get to do them within school is kind of cool, seeing as these last couple years I've been doing statistics for most of my classes and just math and things like that, because believe it or not, business majors do math outside of learning print more money bad, stuck good. Here was the foundation, by the way. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I have the shade Light 50W. I'm gonna use the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. We'll go heavy on the inner corner, and then we're gonna go on the outside because we want to lift that corner of the eye up. This isn't like a crazy highlighting concealer, so it's not too different from my natural skin tone. To be honest, this is the concealer I use in the summer. I don't change it up too much. So I'm pretty lazy. I used to buy so much makeup. I used to be so into it. And honestly, the consumerism behind the like beauty industry really got to me when I was younger. You know, because you're a teen and you're insecure and you're watching all these like stunning YouTubers going, oh, if you just buy the Urban Decay Naked palettes, like all of them, you will look like this. I've kind of pushed away from that. So now I would probably be appalled at the amount of makeup I have now if I looked on it as a teenager. I'm now going in with the Glossier Wowder. It's just a complete staple for me. I don't know totally what I love about it, but something about it just blurs my face. Back to this semester, as we keep going back to things, I'm using the shade Breakaway from this palette, this corner color. I genuinely have not had an amazing semester, I'll say that. It's been amazing in a lot of ways and really hard in others. Obviously, I have a very great life, and sometimes when I complain, I would like to actually hit myself in the face and say, Sarah, shut up. But genuinely, I would like you to know that if you're watching me, my life isn't some kind of perfect masterpiece of a life. And you know, I don't want to be one of those toxic positivity people that constantly portray myself as that, because genuinely, I have had a pretty hard semester, not with school or anything in particular, just in missing the way things were before all of this. And I think it's okay to acknowledge that. It's been a super rough year on all of us. I feel like I've lost a large portion of my young life. I miss being around people a lot, and that's totally normal and okay. And it doesn't matter that people definitely have it worse in the world. It's okay for me to feel sad about some things, you know? I've really tried to steer myself away from a lot of these channels who talk all the time about like, if you just think positive, if you just look positive, if you just try to be productive, you will be, because that's not very realistic. And sometimes we just go through kind of rough periods. So if I want my channel to be anything, it's realistic, and I want you guys to know that it's okay to have really rough periods, and nobody is productive and happy and positive all the time, because you shouldn't be. You should be okay with like being sad, you know? Some days are just worse than others. Some periods of your life are just not as good as others, and it's okay to recognize that. Random note, but I do genuinely want you to know that a lot of the times when I didn't upload this semester, it wasn't because I don't like YouTube or I don't like you guys. I genuinely just haven't felt super crazy motivated this semester, and I needed to just get by. And that's okay sometimes, to just like get by and not do more than that. Yes, that has been my semester, but I'm kind of feeling motivated again, so I hope it lasts, because I really genuinely want to get back at this now that I have less time to spend on school. I think another thing that helped me was getting that job. I genuinely feel in a routine again, and that has helped me a ton to get back to things I like, because I can, you know, be productive in that time at work and still see people at work. As weird as it is, I'm so grateful for the social interactions at work. Sense of stability in this like crazy weird time where nothing is. So work has been really helpful for that. So again, I'm grateful. I really am. I do have like an amazing life, and again, I find it hard to complain because I have some great people in it. I will say though, I'm very happy with the amount of like deeper connections I've made this semester. It is Thanksgiving, so allow me to be thankful for a second. Because you can only hang out in like tiny groups and like you can only see so many people, my relationships with the people in my life have gotten so much deeper. You have to like actually talk to them, you know? You can't go to these like giant frat parties. I don't know, I've noticed the shift this semester, and I've noticed that a lot of my connections with friends that I just kind of knew in passing or had seen at parties actually became like tangible, if that makes sense. I'm kind of not connecting the word I need to use, but I definitely feel like friendships have gotten deeper this semester, and that is something that is really cool. So it's good to be thankful. It is Thanksgiving. Yeah, so I just feel like this has been a good semester for that. I have never been so grateful for my friends. I love my people, and I am just so grateful to have like a really cool group of women behind me, a really cool group of girlfriends. That's another update. I've talked about this one time before, but we're moving into a house next year as seniors. There's gonna be 7 of us living in a house. It's all Kappa girls, and they're all from my friend group that you've probably seen in videos or met before. I'm so excited to live in a house for our senior year. I just think it's gonna be so cool to live with everyone again. We all lived in a house sophomore year in our sorority house, and I'm living in my sorority house for this year, but to live in like an off-campus house with them and it just be us is gonna be so cool. And also I'm really hopeful for senior year that some things kind of turn back to normal. I don't want to be too hopeful because, to be honest, I feel like a lot of us thought everything would be solved by this semester, but I'm excited to share some memories and do house tours and all that kind of stuff in that house. It's definitely gonna be a little more chaotic than a sorority house, but it's also gonna be super fun. So yeah, excited about that. Highlighter I used was Anastasia Glow Kit. I used the Stila Stay All Day liquid waterproof eyeliner. I think I'm gonna do it off camera real quick because there's no way that I can get it done. Let's be honest with ourselves, she's a little thick, but I think I didn't do too terrible a job. Here is some tea, if I ever did have any. Recruitment at Ohio State this year, I'm sorry, I don't know if any of you are going through recruitment this year. I promise you it will be okay. Everything will be okay in the end. You'll end up in a great sorority, but we're doing like a Sims kind of deal. It's called Deji World. I have my doubts, I won't lie, but I'm very interested to see what PHA does with it. You can't see the PNM's face at all, so that's good because it kind of takes out like naturally occurring beauty bias and things like that. But also, I don't know, I worry that people are just gonna like look heavily at PNM's Instagrams and everything and like stalk them that way to decide, which makes it more superficial. I don't know, it's just very different when you meet someone in person versus online. PNMs, don't worry, you're gonna end up in an amazing house where you're meant to be, because at the end of the day, like, you can still talk to people and the conversation is what matters the most. So the first 2 rounds we're using that like Sims game kind of deal called Deji World, and then the last 2 rounds we're gonna be on Zoom, and then nothing's gonna really be in person. Pretty sure bid day won't even be in person. Safety is way more important than having like a super fun bid day, so yeah, I'm interested to see how recruitment will go. To be that person that's like, I just hope both teams have fun, like, but I just hope everything works out. And it's new to all of us, so if you're a PNM, I honestly wouldn't be worried. Honestly, a lot of the pressure is off not having to be in person, because when you're not worried about like, oh hey, does my lipstick look good? What does she think of this jacket? You're a lot more inclined to get into like actual conversation, which is cool. Mascara I used, by the way, is the Essence Lash Princess. Super cheap drugstore mascara. It's really good. I honestly recommend it a ton. Anyways, back to recruitment. If you guys want a advice video, I think that would be a good Vlogmas video to do, just because it's kind of right before recruitment, and I think I have some good tips for kind of standing out this year and being really confident in yourself during recruitment. If you're interested in that, let me know. I know I have a lot of people that are like prospective OSU students or current OSU students on my channel, so I would be happy to help you guys. In fact, I would even be happy to do like a Q&A. Assuming Instagram doesn't fall apart in the next couple days because of the update. My Instagram is @SarahBassetti, so if you have any questions, feel free to DM, and also look out for me asking for questions. So have the 3 last finishing touches. The first being this little brow filler inner by Essence. It's the Make Me Brow. Am I using the viewfinder as a mirror? Yes. Is it a horrendous choice? Absolutely. Last, on top of the Storm Cloud paint, we're gonna go with this Buxom lip gloss. Pretty sure I got this at Black Friday last year. Is that gross? A bit. But it has gold flecks in it, and I feel like it'll reflect the jewelry quite well. And then lastly, this isn't makeup, but I'm going in with my replica perfume. This isn't Beach Walk. Favorite scent of all time. I was lying, I'm not done. Dewy setting spray by Milani. Make it dewy. Bah! You know what? I don't know about that, mister. I don't know about that, mister. That came out strong. Is she done? I think she is. So that is all for today's video. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching me create it. Again, if you have not already, check out the link down below for Ana Luisa. Amazing jewelry, amazing gifts for yourself and for others. So I definitely would check it out. It's great to start building staples in your collection, and these don't break the bank. So go check out their sales. It's linked down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video and hearing me ramble in a non-ordered ADHD fashion for the past however long this is edited. If you enjoy that kind of video, as well as original songs, college content, songwriter, musician, making it in life content, artsy stuff, drawing, sketching, everything in between, as you've noticed I'm all over the place, you can subscribe down below. I hope you have an amazing, safe, and fun holiday. Remember, this year it's really important that we are thinking about everyone and not gathering too much, but I hope you still find ways to make it fun and connect with your family and friends in this kind of crazy time. Please stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.